I wish I could tell you that I want you here with me, but you'll never love me like the way we used to be. Too far from Saturn, lost in the patterns. Where's the stars align so we could be free? Palms are sweaty, knees unsteady. I can't see my head on straight. Heart is heavy, wasn't ready. Don't think I can see your face. Now we're just friends. How long till that ends? It feels like forever away.
And I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see if that does in fact happen, as Duckdom and Peter playing this very defensively, just waiting for the pushes to come in, but Smash will punish you if that is the way you're going to play.
Even on this lethal temple Ezreal, you are able to obviously offer a
target that's basically unkillable. Now Career keeps going in onto the Corki. This isn't looking good. He is going to have to flash away. Does use his Ignite. It's a lot of trade back potential, but now the flash in onto Smash, who also went too far. Duckdom has his flash too, and with the barrier coming in, Duckdom getting super low, but it's just going to be first blood going over to Peter. Career desperate for something back, and they even give the kill to Duckdom.
Peter is take a bit of damage.
It's level 6 though to Career's level 5, and Closer's here first. That's a flash away from Lucid already. Lots of poke damage though coming out from Smash, and now Showmaker gets on over. They get the kill onto Peter, but Pyosik is going to get away. Closer
ultimate running over here. Dudu.
Yeah, Dudu has Peter around with him as well, and some needles on top of it. Shiu has to flash away from the scissors. As Ignite utilized by Career. I think
here this ward is going to be quite valuable for Shiu. Has a jungler coming up.
Yeah, the top dives for Pyosik sometimes a little bit iffy. This time it will be as well, as Lucid is here. And Pyosik gonna be slowed down. The needles though will prevent them from following. And also importantly, Closer here as the knockback does come in, and Lucid super low goes into his ult and gets a rock to the face as Closer on the roam makes a big play. Yeah, they might as well. The depth charge is here for Peter. Shiu doesn't have his ult or flash. It's just free food, and Peter's able to tank it as well.
Any punish. Career wants to come over and punish, but can't.
They're looking for Career now, actually, who does have his flash and Eclipse. Takes a big chunk of damage, but now Closer looking to get into the fight. They're going to get the flash out of Career for their troubles. Looking for more, as Lucid going to get ulted and knocked back into the depth charge. He doesn't get to play the game, as the Xin Zhao is tanking up quite a bit, actually, with his ult, and down will go Closer, as Smash doing quite a lot in this scrappy skirmish, and now Duckdom tries to go in on a Showmaker and just dies to him, and it's only Pyosik left alive against 3, and eventually he will just die to Ignite. Xin Zhao, like, he's one of the best junglers at absorbing pressure, and now we're just fighting again. This Closer is going to have to flash away, and Duckdom says, hey, how about I start up this dragon? He is going to have to Valkyrie out of here, and it looks like Peter is not going to be in the pit for very long. As down he will go, Showmaker collects another kill, and Lucid hits level. It looks very silly. As now we're going in. Again, this is Lucid, level 11, an item and a half. Doesn't really care about too much, but has less of his team around this time. So will survive for quite a long time, but does eventually go down.
Quite real, as we are setting up for Soul Point here for D+ in 90 seconds. You can see this is not really a play to make for DNS's comp.
Pyosik just queued in, and now it's going to spark a team fight here. So he goes back in on a Showmaker, gets the arm guard. Lucid, again, does not take any damage, but he's always in the front, so they always have to attack him. As Duckdom does get over, you know, you got to pull the trigger now. You drop the Rift Herald, take the Dragon, get that on its cooldown timer so you can, you know, pressure. Instead, they're just going to try to push mid, and Lucid's going to die. Yeah, I don't know. Career going to hit the wall as well, as Duckdom's going in, nearly takes out Smash, as the flash on in from Peter to block the Mystic shot, and he's going to die instead. But now we got a Gwen in the party as Smash goes down to the Gwen. It's a massive shutdown for Dudu.
Because Xin Zhao's ultimate doesn't care about gold.
Peter has a gold lead too.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, Shiu on the run here, has flash. They're trying to get that, but not going to overcommit. Closer has to use his flash to get away.
Identify the play and execute.
Now Peter, oh, they're trying to collapse on this actually with a TP. A lot of DK is around, but this Gwen is going to be in a great spot, and DK kind of just on the run as Lucid, once again, just the punching bag. He does not have flash. Down he will go, and they just say, hey, there's a Baron here. Maybe we can take it. No. pyosik nearly dies.
Power from it, and I think that might be the timing here. As the dragon spawns, they do have that set up a little bit slower than I expected, as here's the engage.
Yeah, once again, it's DNS who are pulling the trigger, and D+K are just running away. Career's just dead. I mean, I'm not sure they're in a position to really do that, although a lot of damage does go into Peter. pyosik gonna go on a magical journey of his own and just kind of die. Meanwhile, Siu's going 1v3, takes him out. They get on top of Closer as well, and Dudu doesn't quite have the damage, gets pushed over the wall. Dukdom, though, goes back in and just dies, and the 4v5 goes handily to D+K.
Potentially, it's dried out.
Oh, then ult on a Closer here. He does have his flash, but he might just die first. Tried to dodge quite a lot.
Those celestial messengers reminding us that even the...
I think Dudu probably gonna have to stop the top wave here soon.
Yeah, you'll have to back and then TP back to the fight.
Yeah, gonna go in onto Career. Not a big surprise there. Dukdom avoiding the public execution, and now they're going in onto Shiu, but that's not a good target as pyosik goes into his GA, and Career survives. Peter gonna go down, and so should pyosik follow. Dudu just out of the fight, not really able to do much, taking a 1v1 against Showmaker, while the rest of the team just dies, although Dukdom did get 2 kills somehow.
The inhibitors respawn.
But eventually, Dudu will also go down. It's a quadra kill for the Ezreal, but it's not going to be the Penta.